I'm standing up on one of the platforms here. I call them industrial platforms. I don't know what to call them. They're the right size. I could put a folk hut on. But anyway, that's where I was yesterday. There's where I changed the water. You can see it's running out there pretty strong. It was brimming all along here because that ditch is basically dead level. You can see there's no ripples in it anywhere. And softening the ground with the warmth of the water is making it so the pigs can graze there better. And now's the time that they find tasty stuff. Later in the year they wouldn't bother. Right over in there I've hit a lot of big rocks, which is evidence that there was absolutely a structure, a feature there of some kind, probably a building. It might have been the bottom of an inclined plane that brought iron ore down from up there. I don't know if you can see this. I don't actually. Sorry, I was just checking. I wasn't so sure. I can't see in the sunlight. I wasn't so sure I was filming. Anyway, I'm going along with contour ditches where that red pig just crossed. That's brand new. They'll be dead level. The one below it will be dead level. You can see a lot of water's getting on past and going down to the natural drain. And then since it's dead level, I can open either end, and I'll open the left side until I've got that all soft and can expose what was there. And this is where I just diverted the water to soften it so I could dig through there. I might be on a, that's so hard right there, I might actually be on an old road, not just frozen ground. Well, since I'm standing here, this is an area that as long as I've been here, it has never really, and that's like over 50 years, it's never really been grazed. Not really, even before I irrigated it. But now the pigs are beginning to, and it's going to be one of my goals this spring to just soak that, to basically flood it, make it soft enough that the pigs can get in there at anything they want. Another thing I wanted to show you is what I'm standing on. This is, you'd have to go back in the archive to see. This is a row of platforms. Each one is the right size to put a pallet hut on if I wanted, except for that one with the part of a spool. That's different. I think there's, I don't know, there's 9 here, I think. And all of these will have machinery on them that can be driven by a water wheel. And that water wheel will come from up there. I've been up there with you often, beyond where those concrete blocks are. And it'll come down here, and I'll probably have one really fast running wheel. I'll use those parts right there. But I'll also have a full-size wheel, which will be about maybe 24 feet high, 24 feet high. Light, you know, I won't make it heavy. But part of that is because I like slow. That's to be any use, that would have to be very fast. I like slow, and also for show, so people can see how it is. Well, I guess that's an update for now. Let me look one more time. I'll go the whole way around. Back at where I started. I gotta watch it don't fall. It's going to be fascinating to see how these contour lines go across that area right there, because that was certainly spoil that was brought out of the strip mines up there and just dumped in here. So what to do with that, it'll be fun to see. I hope that I can't see because of the sunlight. I'm just hoping I'm filming it. This is the last of the hydraulic jumps in this series. From here over, it's pretty much dead level. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the same thing that I just did up above there. I'm going to block this off and see what happens. I mean, I'm not going to completely block it off, but instead of digging that out to go with that level, I'm going to raise it up to go with this level and more so. So I just thought I'd show you the start of it. There, you can see I've already started to go up around the blockage I made, but you can see that the level has come up to the point that the breast of that zanja or canal is beginning to brim. So that's the height that I want right there. I blocked 2 hatches there and then further back, and with that height I won't have any hydraulic jumps at all between here and the place I was filming before. And I'd say here I've got maybe 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches of height, and from the other one I've probably got, I don't know, maybe 8 inches, 6, maybe 4. It's a little hard to tell. And so the two together means that the water, and it'll be so interesting to go around this, because this is a long story. It's a spring that's developed because there was a foundation buried here. But anyway, to go through all that, go across there, and arrive finally at Joyce Hut to turn the water to the water wheel. So I will have gained probably more than a foot, which is significant. That's where I was. This is a crossing that I've got planned, and there's that spring. I'm still not sure where the water's actually coming from, but I stopped because I wanted to show you that green growth that's there. Call it moss, algae, I'm not sure. Not moss. But anyway, that indicates that there's fertility, you know, I don't know what to call it, manure, whatever, buried underneath there, near where that water's coming in. That isn't just spring water, that water's coming through something that was alive at some point.